Scott Lokers, part of the Luminex group. Thanks for being part of Whiteboard Wednesday once again. We're in a series on hero followers and leaders. And remember with me one more time that when we're talking about heroes, we're not thinking, oh, we're so great and we are larger than life. We're thinking about some of the impact of the gospel on us, that we are hopeful, empowered, resilient, optimistic. And today we're going to take a look at the last one here, optimistic. And by the way, if you've been through all of these, if you've hung in there in a whiteboard with this entire series, you get extra credit today, all right? So thanks for being part of that. Optimistic. I have a friend who calls himself a reverse pessimist. And he says, I'm a reverse pessimist. I believe everybody is out to do me good. And that always makes me laugh when he says it. And I think about that. And I wish I could be that way. But it fits for this friend. He really is wired that way. He's one of the most positive people that I know. He does believe everybody is out to do him good. Well, I can't quite get there. And if I read the Bible, I can't quite get there either, that everybody is out to do me good. But if I pay attention to what God says in the Bible, one of the things I do find that in every circumstance, in everything that we experience, in every experience, God is at work for our good. The Bible says that God is at work. God is using everything to our good and to His glory. So think about that. Again, biblically, remember Joseph, when he's experiencing all of these issues and challenges and struggles and pain and heartache, and much of it brought on by his brothers. And then when it comes to that time of reconciliation, you remember what Joseph says. You meant it for evil. God meant it for good. God is at work. God is working to use those things for our good and for His glory. Or the Apostle Paul says that in all things, God is working for our good. And then he says, what? Remember, to those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. So what is it that enables me to be positive? What enables me to think, all right, as we're going through whatever circumstances we're in, I want to be optimistic, not just because it's wishful thinking or because it's a good way to be, but with that underlying truth that God is working to those who are called. And I believe really that calling is part of all four of these. How do we live this out? Well, we remember that we belong to God. Remember, God is calling us to be in relationship with Him and calling us to do the things that He's asking us to do. So sometimes when I'm tempted to be negative or discouraged, I have to reframe, stop and think about that, do a little self-coaching, or sometimes God will use somebody else to remind me of this. But to remember, God is at work in every situation and is enabling me. He's going to use it for my good. He's going to use it for His glory. He's going to use it for the good of others. And that's what enables us to truly be hero followers of Jesus, hero leaders, and to help others live in those steps as well. Thanks again for listening. See you next time.